Here at the 16th annual Sawyer Motors Car Show, joined by Ray Tucker and Bob Siracusano, the two guys who really put this all together. What's the process like to get an event like this going?
Wow. Well, I tell you, tomorrow's what, Monday?
Yes.
Tomorrow's Monday. We're going to start tomorrow on next year's car show. Wow. That's how it goes. But that's how it goes. But you know what? With people like this guy right here, he's the one who organized all the stages today. He put everything with his crew. It's amazing what they did. He started working, I believe, last Monday setting up stages, and then we brought it to this level. But it's a lot of work. I'm happy to say I have 100 volunteers to put this show on. Wow. Last year, we gave away $42,000 to charity. This year, I want to go beyond that. I really do. It's something like there's no other car show in the Northeast. Just like they say, we are the best little car show in the Northeast.
So 16 years ago, how did this all come to be? Who created this, and why did you feel it's important to have an event like this in Saugerties?
Well, I tell you, 16 years ago, I was coming back from a car show in a town called Scotia, which I believe is probably an hour and a half away from here. And I was coming, I had one of my cars in the back, in the trailer, and I noticed a big sign saying Car Show. We pulled over, we walked into the village, and the village was shut down just like it is right now. They had one band playing in front of a restaurant. I said, this is something that could happen in the village of Saugerties. I went back to our mayor. His name at that time was Bob Urich, a great guy. And he said, go for it. So the following year, I think we had like maybe two bands, right?
Two bands, yeah.
Two bands. And I think we gave away $3,000 to the Boys and Girls Club.
Yep.
And we thought that was great.
Sure.
And then we went from 3 to 42,000. So we have 7 bands today. It's just amazing. We probably have 12 to 15,000 spectators. You know, what's nice about it, we have a lot of people that come to the village of Saugerties. They come to the village of Saugerties for 2 reasons. They come to the car show, and they come to see the Stallions play. So what other better town it is than Saugerties when you got 2 great events that go on all the time? It's just amazing, and I'm so happy to say that I'm part of it. I really feel I'm part of it, and I think that my organization, with people like that, we make a difference in people's lives. We really do. And my volunteers love that, and that's what it's all about.
And you mentioned the event's growth over time, and how many cars do you guys have out here today, and how's that number grown over the 16 years?
We probably, I don't know the final count right now, but I heard the last number was like 712 or something like that, but but we have cars parked all over the place right now. And next year we have plans to take on another area that will give us another 100 cars. And then that another 100 cars will equal another band or 2. So we go from 7 bands maybe to 8 or 9 bands.
No. We can't do that.
Why not?
There's not enough space.
I got it worked out, right? I got it worked out.
Yeah.
I got something in the back pocket. I think I got it worked out.
You know, coming from where we were year one, we only had probably 150 to 200 cars here. To today, that we have over 700. It says a lot about our community because people come here because it's such a special event. Not only that, but we do so much in our community to give back. This is where we want to be. This is where we work, live. We always want to give back to our community.
You guys have both repeatedly mentioned giving back, whether it's through having this event or charitable donations. Why is that so important to both of you guys?
Well, it comes down to the relationship that we have with our sponsors. We have people that believe in what we do. And when you do the right thing all the time, when you run an event and they see where the money goes, it doesn't take too much to ask someone like Kevin, who owns the Stallions, to be part of this, or anybody else. We have about 30 or 40 sponsors that help put this event on. Without them, this would not happen. It's all about the sponsors, and believe me, they believe in what we do. And when you do the right thing, it comes back. It really does. My father would always say, it's better to give than receive. And really, when you do that on a daily basis, something comes back at a good time for you.
And I think that, it's just not the car show we do over the course of the year. We do a holiday in the village right here in the Reese's parking lot where we give away 100 bikes. And if it wasn't for our sponsors and the people that believe in what we do, it would not be possible. So it's really, we're a part of it, but there's so many people that back us that they're an important piece of what we do also.
You mentioned the Stallions, one of the main sponsors of the
Yes.
car show. What does that team mean to this community?
I think it's everybody's favorite pastime, baseball, you know what I mean? And we never really had anything like that. We had the Dutchmen back in the day, the Legions, but to have your own team, Sorgady's team, the Stallions here, and a place you can go, be with your family, your friends, and just have a great night, not to mention the kids that are here playing, to watch them grow and see what they do in the future. I think it's important for Sorgady's, and I think no one better than the Hinchy family to bring it to Sorgady's. It was a great fit.
How did your relationship grow with Kevin over the years? Because the Stallions, well, he's on the team since 2016, and they're a sponsor now for the car show. How did that relationship kind of develop?
I sold him a bunch of cars. And I hope there's going to be more. Well, relationship, it's all about relationship. Like I say, when people believe in what you do and how you make difference in people's lives, I think that it's not too hard to get good friends.
For our holiday event, the Stallions and Kevin, we get baseball gloves to give away to the kids, which is it's a great touch. It reminds them that it's coming soon, and we can give out the baseballs and the gloves, and it's just a great organization to have here with us in Sorgady's.
So you said about 700 cars at this year's event, hoping
Right.
to expand for next year as well. For the future, how does one get their car in the Sawyer Motors Car Show?
Well, it's called pre-registered. Once you bring your vehicle to the car show, you get on a list and we send you a mailer. And it's up to you to send that mailer in as soon as you can, because we take it on a first come first basis. So if everybody here will get an invite for next year's show. So if that responds, then we take it first come first serve, Main Street, Petition Street, and other streets. So it's a matter of getting your car registered as soon as you can. And then we take on another probably 100 non-registers, which we put them in the M&T lot. Those people mostly come here for the first time.
So most of the cars that we see out here through Main Street and Partition and everywhere are people who have been here repeatedly?
I would say yes. If you go look at this blue Prowler over here to my left, those 3 cars behind it came all the way from Massachusetts to come to this show.
Wow.
They passed a lot of car shows just to come to this show. And they also came in last night, so they stayed in the hotel, they eat in our local restaurants, and they're here to enjoy themselves. They saying, in Massachusetts, there's nothing like it.
And if you guys had to pick a favorite car, if you're able to answer this question, I'm not sure if you are, but if you're able to answer this question, what's your favorite car out here today?
I would say something a Mopar. For some reason, I like Mopars, maybe like a Hemi or something like that. Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite car. I got to be honest with you. We
You
sell
have
them.
no time.
I sell them every day, so it's tough to have that favorite one. But I just enjoy seeing the old cars that are here, all polished up. The time that the people take to get it ready for today, it's so important. It's just like a pastime like baseball.
Bob Syracusano, Ray Tucker, both of you guys, thank you so
Okay.
much for joining us. And
I got
thank you
one-
for all
I
you
got
do.
one
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
What do I got to do to get a T-shirt like that?
I'm asking that same
Do you have
question.
any pull around here?
I'm
Talk to
asking that
Kevin
same
Hinchy.
question.
He hooked us up.
Okay,
Kevin's the
you
man.
guys got. I don't
We-
have I'm wearing my Sears Roebuck shirt.
Hey, nothing wrong about that. All right,
Thank you so
thank you
much.
guys.
Thank you
Okay.
guys. Thanks.